Can we talk about why Save the World failed? It was Fortnite's main creation, worked on for over 7 years of time, and yet now they've decided to discontinue it and leave it as just the player base that it currently has. What went wrong, and why has it failed so hard to the point where barely anyone plays it? Let's dive into that today and figure out why. But one obvious reason is that it's pay to play. I mean, nobody wants to pay for games when you've got a free one right next to it. Battle Royale is the free version of Save the World, basically. While Save the World is a playthrough game, an MMO, Fortnite Battle Royale is free instead of the standard $20 for Save the World. Now, this is a major incentive for like 80% of people, just because you'd rather play a free game that's super fun than a $20 game that's kind of fun. Let's dive in today to why Save the World landed in that kind of fun category. To me, Save the World is being like on a 6-hour car drive and getting stuck in traffic for the entire time. Even while you're in the traffic, you're thinking this is gonna be over soon and we might actually get there. But in Save the World, you're always stuck in the traffic and you never reach your destination. Now, by that, what I mean is Fortnite Save the World never has a real ending point. That being said, it's not like other games where it makes playing the game just fun in itself. It is a consistent grind. You are literally never having fun. You're just grinding quest lines, grinding stuff, grinding heroes. It's like you're in infinite traffic and you always think you're about to get out of the traffic when you see like the construction is done, but then you come upon another construction sign right as you get out of the first one. To start it off, we'll talk about schematics. Schematics are probably the second worst system they have in Save the World. Now, what schematics are is basically as you play the game, you will collect these things called schematics. That's pretty self-explanatory. And basically what they do is, no, don't think that you actually have the items. It's like having a Samsung smart fridge. You've got all of your items on the front of your fridge, but when you open it up, inside, you don't have any since you're poor and you're broke, so you don't actually have any of the items that are displayed on the front of your fridge. Now, all of these items in the schematics menu, you actually need to craft. So even though you have the research plan for them, even though you can craft them, you need the materials to craft them. Now, this brings me back to the grinding point. You just need to grind missions to get the materials. Now, you may be wondering why every single mission is a grind, and that's because every single mission is the exact same mission with a little tiny twist. They make a little cherry on top just so that the smoothie seems different, even though in reality it's a chocolate smoothie with 2 cherries instead of 1 cherry. Now, our first mission is Ride the Lightning. Basically what this is you need to get a car to fly away in a balloon out of the husk-infested area, and you just have to defend the van. Basically, just defending a point. That's pretty cool. The next one is Fight the Storm, which, as I said, is the exact same thing. This is the chocolate milkshake with 1 cherry. It is literally just you have a storm projector that protects you from the storm, and you need to protect that while it boots up and it gets ready to kill all the husks. It is the exact same concept as Ride the Lightning, where you're just protecting an objective. Now, don't think that it's fighting all of the time. No, no, no. For the first 20 minutes of the mission, it is your time to farm materials and just grind out materials that you need to get to craft your freaking guns, because you don't get any of them without grinding. Rescue the survivors is the exact same thing. You just run around the map, pick up survivors, and then you need to defend those survivors. It's just a defense game. Now, you might be saying, wait, isn't this just Pokemon all over again, where you just catch the Pokemon? At least in Pokemon, they come up with different Pokemon that keep it interesting. That's why Pokemon's so much fun. In this, it's just defend the objective with 3 different names. So that's definitely an issue, the schematics and the game modes, but it doesn't end there. No. Now, we get to have our lovely squad teams. Under our good old command tab, if we go into our survivors, we have our squads. And as you can see, it is a wide array of confusing, jumbled pieces of stuff. Now, this is like if you had a developer just sneeze stuff everywhere. The Epic Games team just decided to throw all of their ideas into one screen and make this one of the core aspects of the game. What teams are is basically they boost your stats as you're playing, and you need to collect survivors from throughout the world to try and put on your teams. But But it's not that simple. You need to match chemistry on every one of your characters in order for your team to actually be half decent. Now, in order to do that, guess what you need to do? You need to go into your missions and you need to grind out getting survivors, which is the most boring thing ever. Along with that, don't think that you just get to pick a character and run into a mission with them. Nope. You actually need to assemble a whole team of heroes before you can go into a battle, because when one hero isn't good enough, why not just add 5 more to one mission? Even though you only get to play your main commander, you've got 5 people supporting you that I have no clue what these passives do. They give you random stuff, and you can never have the best loadout because you need the best people, which you can only get in the very, very late game. This game is not rewarding at all for early game, and it completely destroys motivation to get into Save the World. That's the issue with this. You drop $20 on Save the World, you're super excited to play, and you're instantly met with having to grind the game and just get from map to map to map and get to better objectives and missions. So Save the World is like climbing the Empire State Building. The climb is boring and not fun, and you're looking forward to that end result of making it there, but 80% of people just turn back and give up, because why make it all the way to the top? Because there's not even anything you can do at the top. You can't even go outside of the Empire State Building because it's too much of a danger risk. And that is exactly like Save the World. Even once you make it to the top, you're not destroying through these monsters. No, all of the monsters scale with your current level, so you don't get to destroy monsters at any point. You are always going to be fighting monsters that are at your exact same level, which I guess is fun for people who love grinding games out for hours and hours, just getting better items and better schematics just to eventually fight against monsters that are still going to be difficult to fight. There is no point in this game where it is easy. It is always difficult. Even when you beat the game, the monsters in the late game are still insanely hard. And that's why I think Save the World failed so hard. There are never any objectives. It feels like a bunch of developers just came together and vomited all of their ideas onto one game and just put them in and said, yep, that's a great idea, let's use it. That one too, and they literally just used every single one of their ideas and tried to jumble it into one game, and it made it so that the game's not rewarding and it never feels like you're getting anywhere. So that's Can We Talk About Save the World. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Also, I'm streaming Monday through Friday on Twitch. If you want to go check me out over there, I stream from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time every day on Monday through Friday. Just like I said, I've been doing a bit of League of Legends, but I could transition over to Fortnite if you guys want to see that as well. Just come over, drop me a follow, and you'll be able to tune in for that ride every single morning. So go check me out on Twitch. Also, I made a Discord server if you want to join that. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.